Well, welcome back to Allen's Day. We got another project going on today. Well, not another project. We're just continuing a project that we started several months ago. If you've been keeping up with the episodes, you know that I'm working on some shipping containers over here, and I'm back on it. Uh, Back down in Tennessee here. This time, we brought horses with. So I have some companions when I'm out here working on these containers. So we got Lux, we got Buckshot, and we got Stetson is hiding behind the tree back there, and we have Zorro here. So the reason we're doing some of the project is partly for the horses. So this shipping container here is going to be the feed room slash tack room slash horse supplies. Looks like the wife has already got stuff stacked in there to go in there. Not quite done yet, but I've still got to get these set up a little bit here. Currently I have them blocked up, and just to help secure these things so that they settle evenly, I'm going to put a tie between the containers. That way these things aren't going to wobble independently. That way they're going to hold together. So I'll get up there and I'll show you what I've got going for a tie here. I just put an angle. Oh, Stetson, what do you got going on? Yeah, see, it's nice out here when I got company helping me here. So what I got going on here is, ladder's a little wiggly. I've got an angle that goes all the way across here. I got some measurements last time I was here. Put some holes in here. Well, the guys at the shop, I made them a sketch and they knocked these out for me. So all I've got is a U-bolt that just goes around the corner casting, and that will secure these together. Like I said, the big reason why that these are on here is to help to make sure that they're moving the same. So one is going to help anchor the other down, because I do have them sitting up on some blocking, somewhat temporary blocking. I don't have any concrete piers or anything like that, so anything I can do to help stabilize these containers is gonna work out here. So just put it in there, and let's get on this side here. And it is the first part of October, so this is the start of our riding season down here. And we come down here and get some work done and get some riding in. Just got in yesterday, so we've got to let the horses settle in for a day or so before we get them out and start riding. So I've got these two brackets put in here. There we go. It's secure. Now I've got one for the other end to put in there, and then once I got that, I've got to get back on the inside with some shelving and some caulking and things like that. So let me put you down, and I will get the next angle on there, and I'll show you some prototype shelves brackets that we made up here, or the guys made up at the shop. I'm just test fitting and see if it's going to work, and again, we do a lot of prototyping and put things on our website and see what sells, what doesn't sell. Well, let me get back to you once I get this top bracket up. Got the bracket, got some hardware there, got a ladder. See you in a little bit. We got her done. Well, I got it in there. One slight miscalculation. When I had the door all the way folded back there, it crashed. So, unless I want to get up there and put an extension on there, we're just going to have to live with the door going that far. I can deal with that. On to the next project, this way. So the next thing I've got to do is got some brackets. Like I said, we made some hangers, and once I got them all up there, I figured I needed to do a little bit more to them. And what I have to do is, oh, we got them right in the bucket here. So this is a bracket that's going to fit, and it's going to hang off the top of the container off of that hook there. Except I need to put some holes down in the bottom, so if I decide to put a board in there, I can screw it onto it. So I don't get any drill shavings in there. I'm just going to be proactive, drill holes in the bottom there, and then we'll go get these things hung up. Well, we're back. Ready to drill some holes. Just a little tip for today. Anytime that you're drilling more than one hole, figure out how you can set up some sort of a jig or template. And the complexity of the template is going to be how accurate it's got to be. These don't have to be that accurate, so I just simply put a mark here and here. That represents where this has to go. And then I just put a line where I want the holes, and I'll just eyeball them in the middle there. So that's going to be close enough for this particular project that we got going on here. And so that's my tip, well, one of the tips for the day here, what we're laying these out and drilling holes here. So eyeball it up. Not off to a good start. Put a little too much pressure, snap my bit. Let me go try this again. Well, we're back. Got a sharper bit. And I'll pay attention this time. We're back. Now I got a drill bit and a battery. We can continue on this process. Now that our learning curve has passed, we ought to be able to sail through the other 15 of them really quick. Line it up, hit it. No sense watch me do all the rest of them. Well, we got them drilled, finally. Let's go take a tractor ride, bring them over to the container, and we can get them installed. So this little tractor here, this is a TYM. It's listed on here somewhere. Nice little tractor for the money. It's not your brand name John Deere, but it definitely does what it's supposed to. I've got to do some work. I think on one of the previous videos I put some wheel weights on here. I made up some more wheel weights to put on here because we're still a little tippy on the front end, so that means the hydraulics are good in here. Because it'll lift up that back end if I overload the bucket. So get the wheel weights on here. I still have to get fluid in the tires yet, and then I should be good with this. Because as you notice, the terrain, every place you go, there's a hill. And when you have anything in that bucket, regardless flat land hilly land, just make sure that you don't overdo it, because tractor accidents are no fun. Well, I'll show you what I got going on with these. I came up with these brackets here. Now, shipping containers, almost all shipping containers have ties areas up in the tops. They're all the way around there, and those are in there. So I figure, well, let's utilize this. So this bracket fits on here, and it hangs in there like that. Now this is a high cube container, so these brackets here are 2 feet long, and I still have enough where I can just get underneath without whacking my forehead on these things. That they're sitting at about 6'4" underneath there. So I'm just going to continue to put the brackets in here and utilize these. For this particular area here, I'm not going to utilize the holes and put planks or shelves on there. I'm just going to hang ladders on there. And then also you got the capabilities here to utilize this struck tracking right here, and you could put eye bolts on there, or you can bolt on whatever you want on these brackets here. So this is, like I said, this is just a prototype. This is the first time I've got these hung up, and I'm trying them. I think there's a couple tweaks I got to do, but overall I think they're working good. Last time I was here, did some work and put some unistruts on the wall here, and made some shelf brackets out of that same strut material to put these planks on here. So worked out pretty good. Just trying to utilize all the space in these containers, because if you don't put shelving in here and you're using it for storage, you're missing an opportunity to keep it organized and get more stuff in here. Well, I will bring you back once I have all the brackets up on the walls here and start hanging some stuff. Well, back at it again today. Just starting to rain a little bit. It wasn't supposed to rain until Friday, but we'll take it. It's pretty dry here. Just moved the horses from that pasture, opened up another pasture for them, so they got some fresh grass there. Now, back to work. On these containers, I've got the far one here, which is going to be for tractor storage, lawnmower storage, lawn supply stuff. I think I am done in here for now till something else comes up. But you can see with these brackets that I just hang over there, those are good for hanging ladders on those. And then also we've got the back wall. I've got the shelf brackets, and that's the unistrut design on there. And there again, you look on the internet and there's just so many outfits that make different hangers and brackets. So it's not like we came up with a brand new idea. We just improved upon it for what we think is going to work good for us here. So we got the unistrut brackets and the shelves, and then with those hanging brackets, just threw a plank on there, and the holes I drilled yesterday, just ran some screws up. Just quick and simple and easy. That makes these containers a little more usable here than just having an empty box. Now this side over here, just starting to get this one put together, and I'll show you a little bit more on this unistrut bracket here. So we've got down on the bottom here, we've got a bracket that just screws into the floor, and then there's a nut that fits on the inside of the unistrut, and those just lock into place there. The ones I like the best, they got this little blue bracket on here, because that way when you put this thing in there, you just line it up and twist it, and then it locks in here. and it somewhat stays put when you put that in there. So that design there, it holds it in there a little bit better. But either one's gonna work. So you can see the bracket just bolts through here, nuts in the back side, set the shelves on here. When we built these shelves, we pitched them up about 3 degrees. That way when it loads up, and then also everything is leaning to the back a little bit, so stuff isn't rolling off the shelf. So they're not perfectly 90, so. And then the top one just has a flat bracket, a couple of self-tappers into there, and we're good to go. Well, let me just start cutting some planks up here. These are some recycled planks pulled out of another project that looks like they're going to work just fine. They're not the exact length or width that I was looking for, but they'll definitely work for what I'm trying to achieve here. So yeah, these are a 2x10, and that works out pretty well on there. Well, let me finish putting that back on, get these cut, and then I've got to figure out what I'm doing on this sidewall here. I'll bring you back for that. Well, the sun came out, finally. Oh, what a beautiful day. So, well, get back to work. Got the back wall. I've got the shelves up there. Put that side one on there. Now I've got to put some brackets and shelves along this wall here. So I'm just prepping these unistruts. So put the bottom bracket on. Got the top bracket put on. Just measured those up so that they fit between the ribs here, all the way from the floor to the top. Now I am going to pre-assemble and put my shelf brackets on there. Measured up, I want one to come right up underneath that windowsill, one to come up over the top, and then I'll have a short one off to the side there. And just take these little blue clips. I showed you these are the unistrut clips. Drop it in there, turn it, put it in there. That way you can almost do this one-handed there. Trying to hold the camera and do this. So set that in there. Take your bracket, lay it up on top of here, and we can get our, it's a 3/8 by 1.5 bolt is what I've got on here, along with a washer. So that just slides in there. Line that one up there. Another bolt. Doesn't get any simpler than this as far as assembling this and putting yourself a shelf system together here. So, and I had marked it on the top here, so I'm just going to line it up on my mark and snug that up, pull a wrench out of my back pocket and just snug it up. There we go. So I'll finish getting the rest of the brackets on there, get them stood up, and start cutting some wood and putting it on there. We're making progress. And I think this is going to be a nice little view here, because we get to get out there and see all the ponies out there. And a little bit pretty nice view from over there from out of the window here. So I think my wife is going to like her little, we'll call this her playhouse. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.